It began as a humble savanna inhabited by indigenous communities and wildlife. That in 1908, a group of settlers seeking a fresh start after the Anglo-Boer War arrived and named this land Farm of Stone, inspired by its stony riverbed. From the Sirikwa people to the Uasin Gishu Maasai, the Nandi, and later the Boers who referred to it as Mile 64, Eldoret's evolution has been extraordinary. Known locally as Sisibo has been dramatized by the story here, this town has grown into a vibrant city, a melting pot of cultures and regional business hub, serving the north and western parts of Kenya. This transformation is a testament to the resilience, vision, determination of the people of this region. Your Excellency, the county government of Uasin Gishu has worked closely with the national government, aligning our efforts with the bottom-up economic agenda called Economic Transformation Agenda. Mr. President, allow me to highlight some of our achievements. One, in line with the digital economy, the Sisipo Pay system has revolutionized revenue collection, enabling us to achieve a record of Kenya shillings 1.4 billion in our own source revenue. On healthcare, Mr. President, the healthcare innovation, we have pioneered drone services at Huruma Hub, revolutionizing the delivery of healthcare and through rapid transportation of medical supplies and test results. And on trade and investment, Your Excellency, my vision is to enhance business and employment opportunities by attracting investors. We are planning an international investment conference to showcase the opportunities in Eldoret and the North Rift Economic Bloc this year, and it will be an honor to invite you as the chief guest, Your Excellency. On healthcare improvement, the recent commissioning of Mamarejo Rutoi Maternity Hospital and the expanded services in rural areas have significantly improved healthcare in our county. I was whispering to Mamarejo that that hospital so far since you commissioned it, they have delivered more than 100 babies. I don't know the speed at which the children are coming from wherever. Agricultural advancement, Your Excellency, in collaboration with the national government, we are supporting over 40,000 farmers with mechanized farming and high-value crops such as coffee, avocado, macadamia, and erythrum. And Your Excellency, on affordable housing, we want to thank you for launching the one in Kidiwa and Pioneer, and we have handed over the site of AMS Kimumu area. Your Excellency, all these constructions are ongoing for housing units in Kidiwa, AMS and Pioneer Estates, in line with your housing agenda. Your Excellency, industrial growth is very important to us. The County Aggregation Industrial Park in Moiben nearing completion and the export processing zone at Cherunya, as well as the ultra-modern market, which you launch, is progressing well. Ladies and gentlemen, these achievements underscore Eldoret's transformation into a vibrant modern city, a hub of agriculture, education, sports, commerce, medical services, and culture. Flying our athletics champions this morning to grace this occasion was not only an act of great honor, Your Excellency, but also a recognition and respect to our country and city. Eldoret is indeed the city of champions. And I would like also, Your Excellency, to acknowledge the contribution of our predecessors, both pre- and post-independence municipal leaders, and the first governor of Western Gishu, Jackson Mandago, who is our senator now. Their dedication laid the foundation of the city we celebrate today. We also remember and appreciate posthumously the other mayors who served our city with distinction. May God rest their souls in peace. But here today, Your Excellency, there are those who have gone and stepped out of time, but we still have others who are still around. When I mention your name, please stand so that the President will see you. His Worship William Rono. He was a mayor in this town. I don't know whether he's around. His Worship Samuel Rutoi. The Honorable Samuel Rutoi, thank you very much. His Worship Jonah Mayo. If you are around, you stand. His Worship Josiah Magut, who lingered along in the stage. Where is Josiah Magut? And then His Worship Joseph Lashow. May we all give a round of applause as they stand. Please begin our makofi tafadhali. Mr. President, Eldoret is a farmer's town, and Uasin Gishu is the breadbasket of Kenya. I pay special tribute to our farmers who have worked tirelessly to secure our country's food supply, sustain their families, and uphold the dignity of the livelihood. Eldoret is a unique city where you can invest, live, and even retire. With some of the best climatic conditions in the world, we warmly welcome you to experience our greatest city. Like El Dorado, as described in Voltaire Candide in 1759, Eldoret is a city of equality and prosperity, a city of ideal climate, safety, and harmony, with community that embodies inclusivity and contentment. The journey to Eldoret city status has been collective effort. I extend my deepest gratitude to the municipality board for steering this process to its celebration conclusion or celebratory conclusion. The ad hoc committee on the conferment of the city status, the Western Gishu County Assembly led by the Speaker, Philip Muige, and the Senate Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations worked tirelessly to ensure due process was followed. We owe sincere thanks to you, Mr. President, for granting the charter to the city of Eldoret. Your support has been crucial in reaching this milestone in our city. Mr. President, as we celebrate this new status, we are aware of challenges and responsibilities ahead. With Eldoret's growth rate of 5.2% per annum, we anticipate increasing pressure on our infrastructure. The need for expanded infrastructural development is paramount. In this regard, I call on the Commission on Revenue Allocation, CRA, to call us a university that was founded way back in 10th century, and it is still there up to today. It is almost 900 years old. I wish that we have a master plan that goes beyond 100 years to world-class sports and recreational facilities, including stadia, art and theater facilities, and creative arts centers. Your Excellency, I know you are doing something about Kipchoge Stadium. You will tell the nation, because we really trust it should come to, to realize its completion during your tenure. We need a state-of-the-art museum, making it a facility that preserves our rich history. Improved road infrastructure, specifically the dwelling of key road corridors. Your Excellency, we need the expansion of international airport and to accommodate large aircraft and facilitate trade. Advanced medical centers, and you've told us about the new Kiblombe MTRA that is coming up. We are looking forward to it. We need a seamless intercity connectivity by road and by rail. Enhance water, sewerage, clean infrastructure, and Your Excellency, if you ask a poor man to tell you the needs, he will tell you very many. Let me stop there. But solid waste management is key in our town. Finally, as we As we embark on this exciting new chapter, I sincerely thank you, Your Excellency President, for the immense support. Live long the city of Eldoret, Kongoi missing Peak of Eldoret. Major Allege Assam President, Alleji Mingolianegi Gamakin, Kele Onginyigis Cherop. Major Assam, Your Excellency, Yagiteja Nairobi, Age Motunwek June, Ngonyigis Olebka. Amu mawiti gigan kogo yitu amagege ni jage imite ago migando yigap agete gisumu agete juntugule ngesa magjen loan chebo goroni sinyo wele bono telaga badaye kuya giliboni chebo bijota ara Your Excellency ga moya guti semagas yitu lakini magigeni kimeje gebe festival kuya giba lage agangen Your Excellency ale inye ichamega kenyor 50 president never goroni nigising goroni awatestago nikele ngongwe. So as I wind up, ndugu yangu, I have the governors who are around here. Allow me just to introduce them, or there is a way you will do it. Okay, let me have all our governors to stand up. My colleague governors, please stand up. Fine. I'm getting some instruction from above. And the instruction should be followed carefully. Allow me to have our council of, our governors, my colleague governors, to stand up. And then they say you will wave, but it is good to mention that we have Governor Sang. Nandi. We have Governor Anyang Nyongo, professor from Kisumu Dala. We have Professor Dr. Badilisha from Nyandarua. We have Governor Olelengu from Kajiado. We have Governor neighboring governor here, Natembea from Trans Nzoia. We have Governor Kachapin from West Pokot. And Governor Wesley Rotich from Elgeyo Marakwet. You also have Governor Lusaka. Governor Lusaka is here, our good neighbor. Governor Fernandez Barasa, our immediate neighbor here. From Kakamega, Governor Otichilo from Piiga is also here. Governor Parchok from Bomet and Governor of Baringo County, ndugu yetu Cheboy. Makofi kwao. I would have wished that Nyongo would say something because urban, but my brother will guide me. Asante sana, kongwe missing, Mungu awabariki.
Let's give the governor. A round of applause. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, at this point, allow me to call on the Cabinet Secretary for lands, public works, housing, and urban development. Honorable Alice Wahome, who will in turn invite His Excellency the Deputy President. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Karibu.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency the Deputy President, Your Excellency Rachel, Excellency Governor the city of Eldoret, Excellency Governor all protocols observed, Your Excellency. Is to thank you as the Cabinet Secretary for Urban Development, Housing and Urban Development for being here for this city. And I recognize, Your Excellency, that this is a very auspicious moment. Eldoret hamjambo, wananchi hamjambo, mambo, mumesikia sasa at the city, the newest city. The fifth city. The first one is Nairobi City. You are the city. Then let me tell you a few things about your city and how we shall continue working as a city. Quickly, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I stand here before you today on this historic occasion as we confer city status, Your Excellency leading the troop for this moment. This moment, Your Excellency, marks a significant milestone in the journey of this vibrant municipality that has now gained a new status of a city. Your Excellency, the conferment of a city status is not merely a title that we have gained today, but a recognition of the readiness and capability of Eldoret to embrace the responsibilities and opportunities that come with this new status. As the ministry responsible for lands, physical planning, public works, and urban development, it is our duty to ensure that this transformation that has occurred today is guided by robust legal frameworks and sound urban planning. Your Excellency, urban development in Kenya is guided by a robust set of legal frameworks designed to ensure sustainable, organized, inclusive growth. Key among these, Your Excellency, is the one you have cited, the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, and Kipchumba was bragging there, my colleague Kipchumba, that he's single-handedly actually drafted the law. He also brought an amendment in 2019, Makofi kwa Kipchumba Murkomen, which sets the criteria and governance structures for urban areas and cities, a national urban development policy, which then also provides strategic direction for managing urbanization and regional development. Additionally, Your Excellency, the Physical Planning Act governs the preparation and implementation of land use plans. This is something, Your Excellency, that governors need to take very seriously. Your Excellency,
the frameworks provide legal covenants that ensure every town aspiring to gain city status undergoes a rigorous and transparent process. The aim is to guarantee the transformation into a city. That transformation into a city is not only a reflection of population growth, because you have to gain the necessary 250,000
population, but also that there is economic vibrancy, but also planning strategically. We want to have sustainable development in this
President, I thank you.
Asante sana. Kabla sija kualika Mheshimiwa Rais, ukinikubalia ni muhimu ni wajulishe hao watu wenye hii sete, wageni wala wako kwa hii sete, si ndio? Na hao wageni msikuwe na haraka ya kutoka. Aseti ni kukaa na ile pesa muko nayo mtumie hapa kabla ya nyumbani. Muachie hao watu wenye seti. Tuko na CSS wetu tuko na CS wa Youth and Sports, the Honorable Mukomen, makofi. PS Belio Kipsang of Education, pigia makofi. PS Mariro of Defense, pigia makofi. PS Terry Baika of Devolution, pigia makofi. PS Charles Hinga of Housing, pigia makofi. PS Kipto wa pale National Treasury, pigia makofi. PS Mangenyi wa Hustlers Fund, pigia makofi. PS Anyang wa Public Works, pigia makofi. Tuko pia na nani mwingine hapo, tuko na PS Rono, pigia makofi. PS Tum wa Sports, pigia makofi. PS Oleria Rono wa Parliamentary Affairs, pigia makofi. And Solicitor General Shadrack Mose, pigia makofi.
Pia tuko na viongozi wengi, tuko na the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Right Honorable Moses Wetangula, Papa wa Roma, pigia makofi. The Speaker of the Senate, Amason Kingi, pigia makofi. Mjumbe wa Kapseret, Oscar Suri, pigia makofi. Mjumbe wa Keses, CPA, Julius Ruto, makofi. Mheshimiwa DK, MP for Soy, pigia makofi. Professor Phyllis Balto of Moiben, pigia makofi. Mheshimiwa Wainabokoi, Mheshimiwa Chupkonga, makofi. The Honorable Mwangi Kijuri, mjumbe wa Laikipia East. The Honorable Kagombe, mjumbe Gatundu South. The Honorable Patrick Munene, Chuka Igambangombe, pigia makofi. The Honorable Chororot, MP Kipkelion East, pigia makofi. Mheshimiwa Adams, Mheshimiwa Marquette, na Mheshimiwa Roko Bere North, Mheshimiwa KJ Dagoreti South. Hawa ndio waheshimiwa ambaye wamefika hapa. Pia tuko na Mheshimiwa Miriam Ketani Waldai. Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi ni kusema pongezi kwa wakaaji wa hii city ya Eldoret.
Mimi napenda hii city, natembeanga hapa asubuhi kusalimiana na hao watu ya city. Lakini sasa nitakuwa nikiwatolea kofia kwa sababu ni watu ya city. Na watu ya city ni watu ya kupewa heshima. Ya pili, Mheshimiwa Rais, tunataka kukubali ya kwamba mambo ya ukulima ni ya muhimu.
Hii city ya Eldoret imejengwa na wakulima na pesa ya ukulima. Kwa hivyo ni mzuri tunaheshimu wakulima, kwa sababu wamejenga hii city mpaka pahali imefika. Mimi kwa hii maneno ya city nimeenda hasara kidogo kwa sababu nilisubaa. Nilikuwa nimepanga ninunue plot hapa nifanye biashara, nikasubaa kidogo. Sasa with this city proclamation, bei ya plot itapanda. Sasa hapo nimeenda hasara kidogo, lakini nitajua vile nitafanya. Sasa Mheshimiwa Rais, tutakupongeza pia wewe. Sasa ukitoka Nairobi City ukija nyumbani pia unakuja city. Sasa mimi ndio umeniwacha kwa mataa, lakini ni sawa tu. Sasa wewe umejipanga huko city Nairobi, huko city hapa, mambo yako imekaa mzuri. Watu wa Eldoret tutaendelea kumuunga rais mkono. Munaendelea kumuombea rais wetu. Sisi watu yake ya mkono, kazi yetu ni kumsaidia na kumuunga mkono. Na mambo ya uchumi ilikuwa imetutatiza, imeanza kurudi laini pole pole, na ndio mumeona rais ameanza kutembea kwa mambo ya maendeleo, na mambo itakuwa sawa. Bona tukue na imani, sisi ni watu ya kuomba Mwenyezi Mungu, tuombee rais wetu, tuombee serikali yetu, tuombee nchi yetu, na mambo yetu itakaa mzuri sana. Kwa hivyo mimi nimefurahi sana kwa hii maneno ya seti, nasema pongezi, na pia tumebarikiwa, the champions are here. Watu ya Olympic wamekuja, wametubariki. Now this is a city of champions, na tumefurahi pia wamefika hapa kwa hii sherehe ya maana sana, na hii ni sherehe ya kufurahia sana. Kwa hivyo hata sisi hatuendi, tuko tu area leo jioni, tutembee kwa mitaa, tuone vile mnasherekea. Kama mna kitu tunaweza kukula na kukunywa, tutashukuru. Tukae hapa ama tuende nyumbani? Tukae umuumbu kwa area,
Tutembee. Muko na maneno? Mtajua vile tutakaa hapa. Mumetupagia vizuri. Basi hatutoki kwa seti, sisi tuko hapa mpaka kesho kutwa tutakaa hapa kwa seti. Kwa hivyo mimi ni jukumu langu sasa kwa heshima kubwa kuuliza nyinyi nyote tumkaribishe kwa shangwe na vigelegele kiongozi wetu, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, President William Samoei Ruto.
Asanteni sana, tafadhali tunaweza keti chini. The great people of Uasin Gishu County, the residents of Eldoret City, ndugu viongozi wote wenzangu, wananchi hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Chamgei. Omune. We are here gathered to participate in and witness an event of singular importance and the culmination of more than a century of growth, not just in Eldoret town, but in Uasin Gishu and the entire North Rift region. Eldoret is one of Kenya's oldest towns and the site of events and institutions of tremendous historical significance, not only for this county, but also for our nation. An important facet of Kenya's political and economic history is encapsulated in the urban center famously named 64, because of plot number 64 on which stood the Eldoret railway station. We all know the role played by Uganda Railway in our country's economic, political, and cultural history, and the dramatic changes our communities underwent after the advent of colonial settlement. As a result of its early promise as a major economic hub in East Africa, Eldoret attracted traders, workers, and professionals from far and wide who settled here, contributed to its economic growth, and built a cosmopolitan population whose diversity has been the secret ingredient to Eldoret's vigor.
Bears visible imprints of the legacy of people from India, South Africa, and Britain, as well as every Kenyan community who settled here and made it their beloved home. Over nearly a century, Eldoret has undergone dramatic transformation, growing from a sleepy farming center to a bustling metropolis that is the face of Kenya, a home for all and a city of the future. It has established itself as a recognized hub for serious investment in agro-industrial and agribusiness, biomedical and medical, trade and commerce, tourism and hospitality, sporting and entertainment, and finance and technology. This event affords us an occasion to reflect on and celebrate the positive impact of devolution. In just one decade, Uasin Gishu County took over the Eldoret Municipality and Warren County Council, overseeing a transformation that has made a compelling case for Eldoret to finally join Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, and Nakuru as Kenya's fifth city. Devolution has enabled Uasin Gishu to harness the immense potential of agriculturally rich and resource-endowed hinterland throughout the North Rift, and to catalyze the ambition and energy of Eldoret's business community to deliver impressive growth. Eldoret ascends to city status at a time when 50% of humanity lives and works in urban centers, making the 21st century an urban century. As the city of champions, it is essential that Eldoret focuses on the great opportunities and significant challenges ahead, not only because the future is urban, but also because it has what it takes to emerge as the ultimate city of the future. Today, therefore, is also our moment to reflect on the effort we have made and the commitment and determination it will take to make Eldoret a smart, livable city that will thrive like a champion in a complex and rapidly changing present and future. We need to harness our people's initiatives, dedication, and industry to leverage technology and transform this city and county's potential to provide residents with a high-quality urban experience while offering investors, professionals, and entrepreneurs an attractive environment to produce competitively. The answer to this question lies in the strategic framework laid down by the county through its planning, policy, and regulatory, as well as other mechanisms that must deliver a safe, orderly, and ecologically sustainable and efficient city that promotes the dignity and well-being of residents and communities. The new city must also foster an economic environment which provides opportunities and a business climate that rewards enterprises which bring their investment into this great town. The performance of any urban area depends on the degree of focus with which its leadership and professionals engage with the critical matter of spatial and urban planning, as this is the only means of achieving orderly, functional, and efficient cities. It is also greatly determined by the level of success in implementing devolution, establishing effective county government structures, and the efficiency of resource mobilization and expenditure by county governments. The forthcoming regulations under the Urban Areas and Cities Act are intended to further enhance the governance and management of urban areas. At the same time, ongoing partnerships and collaborations have enabled us make progress in identifying and addressing critical priorities related to urban governance, infrastructure development, and the development of mechanisms to promote development and sustainability. I have in mind such initiatives as the Kenya Urban Government, commonly known as KENAP, and the Kenya Urban Support Program, Phase 2, which represents a cumulative investment of US dollars 1.35 billion aimed at creating livable cities. And I want to declare that Eldoret will be among the beneficiaries of this fund. Eldoret will benefit significantly from these initiatives, which focus on infrastructural investment, such as waste management, connectivity, and social infrastructure. Similarly, Eldoret is also benefiting from the various national government projects, including the ongoing construction of Eldoret Central Market, the whole infrastructure around housing, and I am happy to say that close to 10,000 housing units are currently underway, under construction in Eldoret City, from Kidiwa to Pioneer to Kimumu and many other areas. And I want to encourage residents of Uasin Gishu County that it is time for us to stop the land fragmentation that is going on so that we can save land, agricultural land, for agricultural productivity, so that we can ensure that we have food security in our country. I want to encourage farmers. I want to encourage the residents of Uasin Gishu. As has been said, this town was built by farmers. It was built by business people. It was built by professionals, but that charge was led by farmers. For us to sustain the city of Eldoret, farming must continue to be at the heart of the growth of this Uasin Gishu County. Yesterday, when I saw farmers come with their tractors into the city, I was not around. I would have also come with my tractor to this city. Because as a farmer, we have built this city with our hard work as farmers. This and many other programs and projects are part of our agenda to reignite the creative, productive, and competitive energy in the city of champions, giving Kenyans the best chance of winning the race to the future. At the same time, we must remain mindful of the need to address urban vulnerabilities to climate. This is why the Department of Housing and Urban Development has identified 580 hotspots where we will urgently implement climate-resilient programs aimed at protecting the urban vulnerable from the adverse impacts of climate change. We intend to roll out this program in the next 1 month. I have been following with great interest the work that has prepared Eldoret for city status, and I am satisfied that the leadership, professional commitment, and collaborative spirit invested in the proceedings are a sign of good things to come for the City of Champions. The presence of our Olympic champions in this meeting, having arrived just yesterday, is a signal that, in fact, this indeed will be the City of Champions. It is important that we provide a conducive environment for everyone, from the county assembly and executive to professionals in national and county governments, business community, investors, and the residents of Eldoret and Uasin Gishu, to give their best and give Kenya a city worthy of a gold medal. What you have done so far is commendable, and you must now proceed together to the next higher step. I commend the people of Uasin Gishu County, members of Uasin Gishu County Assembly and executive members,
as well as the business and investment community, professionals, and every worker and every business person
for their invaluable support and countless hours of effort to make this transition possible. At a very personal level, I am a very proud person today that this city that I grew up around, and I have two occasions that are firmly ingrained in my mind. The first is when I came in 1981, January, to Wareng High School. And my father, Daniel Kipruto Kirongosi Samoe, bought for me a pair of shoes in the streets of Eldoret. It was my first pair of shoes, and it is very memorable that that city is today, that town today is a city. I am also reminded, again, of another occasion when in 1984, in October, when I worked for the first time as a clerk after Form 4 in Kapkong Farm for the late Paul Boyd, and he paid me 300 shillings. It was my first wage. And I came to Eldoret town at Hughes Building, for those of you who know where Hughes Building used to be. And I bought for myself
a pair of jeans
with 137 shillings of my hard-earned wage. It is a moment I remember that it was my first time to walk into a shop and buy a brand new pair of jeans. That is the city, that is the town that today has graduated after immense hard work, commitment, drive by farmers, by business people, by sportsmen and women who have contributed significantly to the growth of this city. And today, we celebrate the city of Eldoret. Finally, I am reminded, because this is my hometown, that just behind here, when I first ran for a member of parliament, I didn't have a house. And it was a big problem because many people said this man will run away once we elect him because we don't know where to find him. So my supporters told me, you must get a house. So I got a house. In fact, it belonged to one athlete. So I rented the house. But my supporters said, this man has bought this house. And he has not just bought the house. He has bought the house together with the dogs that were in that house. Just to signify how I had, the ability to be around. And the rest is history. So I am truly proud to be part of this ceremony. Even if I wasn't president, I would have attended this meeting because it is such an important meeting for the city that I call home. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I've digressed. It's an emotional moment for me. I rarely do this, but this is home. It is now my singular honor and pleasant duty, by the authority vested in me by Section 12 of the Urban Areas and Cities Act, to officially confer city status upon the city of Eldoret. Congratulations. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless our great country, Kenya. Asanteni sana. Pongezi.